Desperate battle. To prevent the Beast Animus's revival, you must take down Uld's headquarters. Your primary objective is to capture the Uld leader, Teterva. Every troop available should prepare for this task.
Boss, this is my first time in such a huge battle! I never knew I could get this fired up!
Captain, please say something to Flint. There is no prestige in a reckless battle. However, I do understand how he feels.
Sounds like you've finally come around to being a merc, sweetheart. Boss, our target is the old hag. Let's earn ourselves a heap of prestige from this fight.
Guild leader, our scout has returned. It seems Uld is going on the defensive, erecting barriers throughout the area.
Teterva, could she be plotting an ambush? If we can take her out, Uld's morale and aspirations will fall. Let's end this at once. Spread the word to every squad. Starting now, the guild will launch a full-scale attack against Uld.
Here we go. Also, say hello to a new character. I believe his name is Ian. Yes, he's a Lancer. So 3 melee characters, 1 range, no healer this time around. We're gonna see how that goes. This is a response to people constantly saying to bring in a new character. So I'm trying. We'll see how it goes. I mean, he's not leveled at all, which is rough, but I keep trying to send them out on missions constantly, and they don't get any experience from like those dispatches. So this is the only conceivable way to bring in a new character, is to try and see if that character levels up really fast from surviving some battles, perhaps? I hope. Otherwise, I'll have to remove him back from the squad and bring back the healer, and we'll just have one squad seemingly forever. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have hours upon hours upon hours to grind out an entire separate squad from scratch, basically doubling the amount of time I've invested in the Let's Play just to level the characters up. So either this works or nothing will work, I guess. Because I can't start from the beginning again just to level up other characters. Unfortunately, the game's kind of restrictive like that. It's not like XCOM where the progression curve is relatively fast, or where mixing in rookies and other characters happens naturally. Or where, how would you put it, you can hire characters that are already high level at various times. This game is very much a grinding game, and I unfortunately have found myself to not have the time to just grind and grind for the sake of variety. But hey, we're making progress with the story either way. We'll see how this goes. Sorry, that's kind of a long discussion about this, but I'm trying to make it clear what I'm doing. Hello. Murderous dumb face off. Oh, not quite. The fun thing is, hey, it's 1 extra melee character to get up in front. Let's see. At the very least, his guard will hopefully be a little distracting. Other characters can do a lot of damage otherwise in between. Come on. Oh. Do I get an assist? No, not quite. Thankfully, I think this will pay off. There we go. They'll take out the leader. I'm hoping that one... Oh no! Damn it! Okay, cool. That still frustrates me a lot. Trying to time the attacks just right, and what catches me off guard is that the target reticle is absolutely massive. It's that giant circle. But I think the moment the middle of the circle slightly passes outside of the attack range, the entire attack ends. So not only do you miss your chance to aim that, but you actually have to start the entire... You lose your chance to use the attack altogether, which is kind of rough. And then your turn just ends with all that unused energy. I'm like, no. Hello. Gonna try to stab this guy a little bit. Oh, goodness me.
Whoops!
Okay, that horizontal attack that happens in the middle of the combo hits other rows, so watch out for that. The good news is he should be pretty healthy. And if he's pretty healthy, that means that we'll get some experience for him. Hopefully a decent chunk. Boom, level up. That's 1. That is 1. He has a decent chunk of strength because he has really good strength scaling, actually. Let's see. But since he's new at this, we should probably work on his physical resistance a bit. He's got to try to survive. Wild Tackle learned. We'll see what that does. But for now, he's mostly going to be a guy that stands around and distracts people a little bit, because he can't do that much damage. But hopefully, if he's standing around with a full guard meter, he won't go down, and I'll hopefully get a chance to do stuff with him. Also, I'll be swapping. I brought it in a back. Ooh, Poison Lance. Targets poison and takes damage multiple times. That's fun. Maybe I should mix that into the beginning of the combo or something. Poison Lance. Let's see. Spear Blow is the horizontal. What do I do with the rock hit last to launch the target? Is there any reason to Spear Blow after the horizontal? Anyway. Wild Tackle. A charge attack that deals huge damage to an area. Unfortunately, it's a charge attack, so also good luck. I want to get Forced Entry. Gonna need more SP for that, though. Maybe I should put points to the thing that gives you more SP. It gives you the ability to run through your enemies during combat, which would be actually pretty nice. So you could walk straight through people and flank them. That could be fun to have. So just to double check, my next equipment is usable at level 6. So once I have level 6, I can upgrade to my next spear. That'll increase my damage by another 6. That's one of the big blocking things that you might have noticed, that stats don't move super fast when you're leveling people up from their stats alone necessarily, but leveling up definitely gives you access to new equipment. So for that reason alone, I'll definitely want to get up there. So our goal is up there. Every path takes us through hazards. I'll check for a surprise path.
Not bad.
I don't think I saw one, though. Can you go up a waterfall without it being a problem? According to the map, there should be a bridge nearby, but it appears that it was washed away by the rapid stream. Probably because it rained the other day. I guess we'll have to wait for it to calm down, but I don't know how long that'll take. Probably like 3 turns, right? Let's just use caution. Then let's stand by somewhere safe until the stream calms down. 3 turns, that's fine. I'm good. I would have wasted that many turns anyway just walking around. Haha! Alright. So I'll try to keep my shield user alive in these various fights so he can keep leveling up each time, hopefully. And then hopefully before long he'll be able to at least mostly hold his own. Not psyched about somebody charging something right in front of my face, but it's... At least I can say that I'll move before they can get it off. They're pummeling that character into submission, though. Not very nice. No more charging attack, please. Hello, leader. Would you like to walk really close to my thief character? Why, yes, it does appear you would like to walk towards my thief character. Oh, wait, it's your turn. Oh, weird. If her charge wears off, she gets an attack again. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna tackle you now. How's that? Good luck with that. Alright. Let's go after this guy now. No more leader. No more AP. That wasn't as strong as I was hoping it would be, honestly. Crap. Can I do it just right? If I'm really careful. Alright, careful, careful, careful. Oh. Well, it almost worked. We're gonna want to heal a little bit after this. Yeah, you sure got that floor. Alright, our archer should be able to, our rogue should be able to take out that character pretty easily because of her bonus against ranged characters, hopefully. Whoa! That looked like it hurt. That's fun. Ow, stop that. Ow, stop that. Although, of all people to hit, he has the highest health, so it just means that I'll get to heal all my characters equally when I heal the entire party. So that's not too bad, from some level. Just all things considered, since most heals affect the entire party by a percentage, constantly hurting whoever's hurt the least at the moment is actually the best case scenario for me. There we go. Looks like someone's running out of characters to use. Also, the damage on this character is stacked up more than I was kind of hoping. But it's okay, he's a horrifyingly powerful spellcaster. So good and bad. Shadow Mist breaks own self-heal. Alright. And I guess we'll just keep pressing forward. Oh, oh, my bad. Gah, I didn't think this whole area would be covered in thorns. Press on, we might just get cut up. Even though it would hack our way through, it might take quite a bit of time. What would you like to do? The usual stuff. I'm gonna escape. I meant to go down.
Can't go any further.
I mix up the directions a little bit because of the whole diagonal controls thing. There we go. What's over here? Oh, surprise fight. Oh yeah, my character didn't level up last time. Oh yeah, I forgot to heal. Oh. Oh well, I can do this. That's at least a start. I can try to make this count. I should probably just guard. We're gonna have so much incoming attack that I should probably just try to fend some of it off. And then maybe our rogue can sneak in behind him after his energy's kind of used up. Whoa, that's a long-range weapon. Congrats, bro. I should be able to attack both of them at once, I think. Not quite. Gonna sneak on in here and attack from behind. Yeah. Getting in there. Come on, take the leader out. One more. There we go. Wasn't quite sure if that was gonna fit. Alright, that's good. Now I can just sneak in here with a nice rock attack to ruin this person. Hello. Those are so effective. Unfortunately, he's not down. I can't believe I forgot to heal my party. That's a bad start. Well, hopefully I can get to one, at least, well, they're line-based attacks. I can't save both of them. I can't save everyone. Oh my good. Oh yeah, actually, yes I can. I just knocked her into the bottom row, so she's down there now. And now I can just beat on you till you stop doing what you're doing. And there. Now no one's gonna get hit by an energy attack. Yay! The fun quirk of being able to switch what row somebody is on when it's not their turn. Now what are you doing? Uh-oh. Well, at least you're hitting the most healthy person in the party, like I said before. That'll be more fixable later. Ow. Okay, slightly less fixable all of a sudden. Well, we're gonna really need that heal soon. Can I sneak in here real quick? Nope. Oh, yep. At least I can follow up this way. Yay! It mostly worked. Oh wow, that actually knocked him to the other row, and he's staying there now. Interesting. Should be able to sneak up. Yeah, I can sneak up after you pretty easily right now. Because the other guy was not in defense mode, so I had a full open area to sneak in through. Hello, friend. Guess what happens now? Same thing that happens every time we try to take over the world. Gotcha! Gotcha. There's a 9%. Let's go get that heal we deserve now. I guess in my slight defense I did not mean to fight yet, so the encounter caught me off guard. But it was still very stupid to have not healed yet. It's, that's the wrong menu. He still hasn't leveled up again, has he? He's still 4. Yeah. He'll level up next, but yeah, you don't get as much experience as I was kind of hoping. At least the quest will be a good source of experience at the end. Let's use Earth Heal. That's good for a nice 30%. And that's pretty decent for now. My tank will probably take more damage, so it's probably a decent idea to hold off for now. And use the next heal later. I am going to just, wait this one out again. Caution. I feel like there's worse hazards that you can't just wade your way through, so I should probably save my once per mission way of getting past that for later. Should I fight this guy on purpose? Yeah, let's do it. More chance for experience. I'll hopefully have my Lancer 1 level higher by the next fight. The good news is, swapping him out for a low-level character has not led to us being immediately obliterated. We'll see if that continues to be true when we fight tougher things later on, during like the more story-oriented parts of the fight. They're gonna come in for a big attack, so let's just get up right up front with our guard. Matthew can take a hit pretty well at this point. Oh, he's guarding too. I'm kind of surprised that Ian actually gets turns earlier than Nora does. I'm gonna attack up here. Attacking him like this should open us up so that Nora gets to attack from her side and still do her back attack. Wow. He didn't even break his guard. That's a bummer. Alright, let's try this again. Must take out leader unit. There we go. Those good old really strong anti-leader attacks. Jeez. I didn't think it was gonna really work out, and then that happened. Should I just attack their spellcaster? I could just attack their spellcaster. Not with that one, though. There we go. Hello. You're more resistant to magic because you're a magic user, but also, let's try this anyway. Not quite. Low, though. She's low. She's probably gonna start charging an attack. Nope. Okay. Well, she might do it now. No. Okay. Those are fairly avoidable. I really thought she would start charging something up. What's the archer gonna do? Are you gonna knock me into the... Oh, let's just get out of his row then. Where is that directed to? It's probably directed straight at Nora, and Nora probably can't do anything to get out of the way, huh? Oh, Nora and my other character. Oh. Between all these blocking characters, I actually can't move properly right now. We'll just start hitting them. That wasn't a very strong guard after all. Wow. A lot of attacks. More than I actually thought we'd be able to get off. Ow, ow, ow. Aren't you running into the attack of... Oh, never mind. It was a little temporary move. For a second there, I thought he was jumping into the attack of the other character. This should... There we go. I figured if we didn't kill him successfully, we'd at least trigger a block. Aha! Oh no! Surprise trap? Is that the poison explosion? I thought it was down in the bottom row. I guess that's just an indication that there's a puzzle, something somewhere. Well, that's where she ended her turn. We can follow up on this at least. Howdy. Oh, well. Nora can follow up though. Yay! Swipe! And then she was cleft in twain. And whatnot. No, what are you doing? Stop it. We're all friends here. I cannot move through this guy. Oh, it's a trap? Ow. Ow. I thought that was a charge attack, not a trap. I guess I don't really understand what was happening there. I couldn't really move past Nora, so I was like, let's just try beating the box. Doesn't work. It doesn't work that well, as it turns out. Aha! Oh wow, I actually got him. I wasn't sure if he'd be in range, but I guess that's the whole point of having a lance. Hi. Finish him. Running riot. Decent chunk of health, and he's level 5 now. There we go. He's in top form, he says. His stats are shit, though. Well, his main thing he's got going for him is his high strength modifier, which, to be fair, is a C is the best anyone has in my game. I apparently had the option to hire somebody with a B rank in the very first episode. That's never happened again. I think the tutorial really failed to properly express just how rare and important high-rated letters were going to be. At that point, I thought I was literally just picking classes for fun. I didn't even know I didn't even realize those were randomly generated characters and that they were going to change the stock every single time, because I didn't know that was a thing. It did answer a lot of questions like, why does that character specialize in magic? They're not a magic user. Because it's so random, it doesn't make sense. Woohoo!
Boss, over here! The bastards set up traps and barriers everywhere they could.
Killed maggots!
Open fire! Take no prisoners!
We can't approach their stronghold at all, not with their defenses so tight. Captain, what should we do?
Get to cover! We got cannon support incoming!
Cannons? Hot damn! We're gonna blast our way through, huh? Boss, they cleared a path! Let's use this chance to take out the archers!
Now we fight. Oh wow, they are really, really barricaded in there. Oh, there's an opening though, as shown by that guy just now. He made that pretty clear. Oh, those are all gonna be... That's all the trap, isn't it? Leg break. What? No! Oh no, they're disabling the movement of my character that's good at movement. I'm so sad. Oh wow. Whoa! That's severe. They're getting all these attacks off before we even get to move. Wow. Okay. Holy cow. So they got such a speed advantage, they literally get to do a charge attack from start to finish before I even get to move? That seems a tad unfair. Get out of here. Oh, they're fragile as all hell. At least there's that. Damn, though. Damn. Can I even get to them? Not really, because I'm all leg broken and shit. Alright, well, I'll hide. That'll at least make me not dead this turn, hopefully. Alright. I'm really careful I can do a really powerful ranged attack and obliterate them a bit. They're probably not that resistant to it. Here we go. Go for the leader. That was easy. Okay. So, bright side is they're comically weak. So it's almost like a scripted event. The whole point's like, we barrage you with arrows in the first turn. Whoa, special condition. This is totally unfair. But also at the same time, they die like instantly. Like this, archers aren't normally this fragile, are they? I don't think they die this comically quickly usually. Wow, 3-shot. Yeah, I almost 2-shot that guy. That actually might be the most health percentage damage I've done in 2 strikes before with melee. Level 20. Unfortunately, Ian went down, which is exactly what I'm trying to avoid. Too bad. Too bad. We'll try to recover. Hopefully there's not 17 consecutive fights in this cutscene.
Captain, there's no sign of the enemy here. Let's press onward into the heart of their forces.
Captain, I'm providing you important intel. The secret is to do exactly what you were totally going to do already. Let's see, did I give you a wrong... I just want to double check your oh right, you don't have a shield is why. And you can't equip anything better yet than a bronze and copper bangle. And we have to wait one more level for the battle pike. Not too far from getting it though, like one more fight. Oops, didn't mean to open that again. The menu that for some reason requires a loading screen. Is there a medic nearby? Oh, she's right up there. That's actually pretty far away. That's like the end of this chapter of the game. If you think of these battlefields as being 3 chapters, which is often kind of what it feels like, the one medic's kind of near the end of this one. So definitely time to use at least one heal. Wait, can I earth heal again? Oh, hey. For some reason I thought I couldn't do that again, but it's just a TP cost and nothing else. Can I use it again right now? No. Oh, you can use it once per battle. I did not realize that exact requirement before. That's interesting. Ooh. And Ian can heal us by 3% every step until the next battle. That's also an effective healing skill. So let's watch them all heal. So, 96 hit points. Boom, 105. And they even blink every time. Now we're fighting. So it was only like 9 or 12%. I didn't count that clearly. Probably wasn't the right time to use it. It was something. The good news is that they're being attacked. So I should just like hang out over here and be all like, I got a shield, brah. And you should probably just stand exactly where you are and just end your turn right now and guard. Because the longer if you stand right there, I think it gives you more energy still. You're probably going to want to hide. But also block people from coming this way, hopefully. Maybe not right there. Back up a little bit, just so we don't get stuck in the same AoE as our teammate, hopefully. And you can probably hit one of them from here. If we do it just right. Yep, that'll be a good target. Try to knock him forward towards us first. There we go. Yeah, he's down. How do you like that, Juggle? I really hope they get hit by that artillery strike. It'd be very satisfying. Oh, he's not going to. He's really intent on putting barrels around places. Is he gonna throw his back? Yay, we blocked it. Let's see what effect this artillery strike has on their characters trying to charge up an attack. Is she in the range or not? Yes or no? Let's find out. Ah. I guess I should have expected the AI to perfectly stand outside of range. Because I may have trouble telling where exactly the attack range is, but an AI always knows. They don't need visual aids. Oh, enjoy the pain. And I guess we'll just sneak on in there now. No, we'll go after this one first. There we go. Oh, barrel exploding. There we go. And with him out of the way, with that character out of the way, we can just walk right up behind this character. Hello. I didn't use my stealth at all, except to not get hit. And fight over. We gotcha. Proficiency up, yay. And he's gonna level up, right? Oh, not quite. I keep feeling like they're gonna get a massive experience bonus, because he's a level 5 in a level 20 mission, but he's leveling very slowly. That's weird, right? At least I'm not completely gimped, but it's not really a smart... Nothing about using him in battle right now is smart. It's literally like a forced attempt to use variety, but with no, like... There's no reason, like, there's no reason to use it, really. It's like, it's just, oh, it's... Cool, another melee character. What does he do? Oh, he melees. And instead, if I wanted to, I could replace him with a ranged character, and guess what? They would do ranged attacks. People talk about swapping out characters for variety, and maybe they have different opinions of the nuances of each class, but to some extent I can't help but feel like it's like, there's melee characters and there's ranged characters. The melee characters vary between being normal straight-up attacks, having a shield, or having sweeping charge attacks, and the ranged characters vary between having that like targeting active time battle. That's active time battle's not the right thing to call it at all. There's the difference between having that weird timing minigame versus attacking an entire area. But even between those two things, it's still just like, get him in position, use ranged attack. Get the other guy in position, use ranged attack. This game feels like perhaps the variety of enemy types might be somewhat redundant. Get out of here. Feels a little bit like Darkest Dungeon, actually. Because in Darkest Dungeon, there's a comical number of various subclasses. The game has like 10 or 12 or something, but just like this game, you can only use 4 at a time. And while that game has a decent variety of them that serve a bunch of different roles, there's still a certain level of redundancy between at least some of the unit types. And they can't all be mandatory because you can't fit them all in a party together. So they inherently have to kind of be sort of nuanced, but ultimately redundant in certain ways just to fill certain roles. So basically, on one hand, I kind of get the idea of the demand for variety, but then at the same time, I kind of see said variety as being somewhat overblown in how much it actually varies. So I'm gonna run forward and get hit by a fire trap, aren't I? Oh wow, they just stayed inside artillery range, didn't they? Which admittedly mostly missed. So I'm now poisoned. Having a bad time all around. There's the fire trap, which I knew it was there, but what else am I gonna do besides run directly into it? At least now the center row is probably clear. I don't know, there's only so much I can do here. Because they're so far away. Hopefully our, oops. Ah, crap. There she goes. I was hoping to run up next to my other character and then specifically jump in front of him and walk through the opening he just opened by triggering the previous trap. But there was not enough space. And it did not work out. They are so far away. I can't even target them with my long-range spells. That's a bummer. Well, we're gonna have a bad time. My pain! It's in my everywhere. The good news is if they can't penetrate my shield, then I can keep healing every turn with his activated heal. Like so. Actually, not... Wow, that's actually not effective, though. It only heals by like 100, and clearly it's not working that well, because I'm back down to having like no health. Just so we don't find out there's another trap over here or something. Absolutely use your assist. I do not want... Ow. Well, there goes 1/5 of my current health. Yay! I absolutely don't want to let them keep attacking, so go, fire away. I'll try! Come on, assist. No? Uh-oh. Well, that bodes poorly for me in some ways. The best I can do is remove one of them from the equation at the very least. There we go. Probably could have taken the other one out, considering how powerful my attacks are, but I wanted a guaranteed kill. Because at least now, while dangerous, he can only do one thing. And I can do this. Yay! So he doesn't get a kill anyway. But damn, we need to visit that medic. We need to visit them hard. Oh, here comes more support. When? So after everyone gets a turn at the very least. Let's try to make them count. I don't want to get hit by that. Get him. Got him. Hey, he's level 6 now. New weapon. That'll help out a bit. I hope. Maybe I'll go for that support thing. Yeah. I kind of want him to have some more support slots left. I'll take a look at his tree real quick. We're not too far off from the medic. If I can get to that without hitting a fight, I could heal without having to use an item right now. Which would be welcome. Equipment? Remove. So now we can go to long spear, so that's plus 6 damage. Any new... Oh yeah, we can use these iron rings and bangles. Thank goodness. Iron ring is just a copper bangle, but with increased magic defense. I'll take it. Unfortunately, none of these items are useless, really. I mean, none of these shards can help buff him right now. All of his skills right now are red diamonds. Does he have a new skill to equip? Nope. So if I want to use forced entry, I need 4 more SP. Once I have that, I can have that skill enabled at the very least. Alright. Trying to keep an eye out for any splooshes of atmospheric guys walking around invisibly. Oh yeah, R1 skips. Yay! That's really convenient. Well, I think most games should have a dedicated skip button for these kinds of situations that is not the same thing as the affirmative button. Because if you use the same button for skip and affirmative, then when you're trying to skip dialogue, you accidentally make decisions, and that's not what you're trying to do. So I like that this game sets R1 to the skip ahead on the dialogue thing. Because at some point I'm not really interested in having the long conversations with every medic. Like, I'm the third sister, I'm the second sister. We have slightly different character traits, but ultimately we heal you, and maybe you do or don't cost money, and that's really all you need to know. Oh! So I hear the old army likes ranged units. Really? Where'd you get that idea? Can I... Oh. Now I'm sad. I'm just gonna go up to your barricade and block then. I don't want to block the entryway because I could still use it with other characters that can reach it. Like maybe you? Nope. Alright. Just gonna walk on up here, be ready next turn. At least we're all healthy. And it only costs like a couple hundred gold, which is nothing. I've got like 20 grand, I want to say. It's not hard to get a lot of money in this game, because there's not a lot to spend on really. character upgrades, as far as items go, don't come that frequently necessarily, and I'm getting by just fine, so I don't think I'm missing out on anything. That's that vital. Got him. One down. Maybe we'll get a really good turn with our caster to take out their leader. He's probably vulnerable. Oh, not quite, but maybe a support? Oh. No assist this time. Hey now. That's not where that goes. I don't know what it is, but something about these guys is coming across as a little pushy all of a sudden. No, don't do that. It goes so fast. I find myself wishing this game had a, Stranger of Sword City style, like, feed, basically? Like a list I could refer to see what the last, like, 5 actions were. Because right now I'm stuck on this screen, and it's just I control my character and that's it. But, like, that guy raised his bow, and I know that it often says the skill name on the screen in the top center, but I missed it because it only happens for like half a second and it just moves on immediately. Which, you know, on one level, hey, don't have to wait 20 minutes for the enemy's turn, but on this other level, I sure wish I knew what they were doing. And since I missed the prompt of what he was doing, I don't know if he's charging an attack or if he did a trap like last time. Because previously I thought the answer was he was doing a trap. I was just about to point out how, like, he had a little charging reticle, a little charging icon on the player queue you see on the bottom of the screen there, had the clock. That normally means they're charging up a skill, and it's going to go off at a set time, which is when he comes up on the screen. But they use the same clock icon for traps, which would be fine if you're trying to keep the trap a secret, but the game itself tells you if he's doing a trap or not, which is also fine, but then they make it hard to tell what somebody's doing, because I don't think you can necessarily tell what somebody's doing if you happen to miss the really, really quick prompt of the announcement of what their skill is. Like it says guard and slide edge on top of the screen right now, like that's how it works. Every time somebody does a skill, it very briefly says the skill. But unless you're constantly staring at that one part of the screen and ignoring the rest of the screen and all of the graphics and everything, you just can't tell. Hey, look at you hopping on up. But I can't jump down. Slice! Wow, that worked. Did not... What? Okay, sure. I gave a shot because I couldn't move, but I did not expect to be able to attack him from up there. That's great. Got him. Got it. So it's too bad the medic disappears, because I could definitely use a heal again. At least we have all these allies around here. That's nice. Should I just walk past the trap? Let's just go into the trap. Big obvious trap, but hey, let's try to get through here. Caution? Yeah, let's just use caution. I've never really had that much risk of running out of turns during a story mission, I don't think, so not really concerned. I'll just pay the free... Oh, but I have to go back. I suppose that is a bit more cost. There we go. Oh, there was a return... oh yeah, alternate path that has those, has a TP chest behind it. I'm gonna try to conserve my health a little bit, though. My poor level 6 has difficulties at times. We just did a battle, so I should use Earth Heal. There we go. Hey, big purple. Do I have... we will only use max charge. I'll use max charge. It'll help us out during the next fight a bit. We're at a slight disadvantage, so it's a decent thing to do every now and then. Hey, buddy. How do you feel about me caving in your skull? It sounds like a grand idea to me. I can't wait. It sounds exciting. Love me. Just 3 guys, and they're barricaded in by barrels and about to be attacked by artillery. And I don't know what those barrels do, honestly. they probably are they confusion barrels? Is that a thing? Just gonna block them in here if I can. Trying to encourage them to get hit. That's probably a bad idea, actually. Because they have AoE-based attacks. There we go. Let's guard close enough to make us sort of attack targets, but not close enough that we have to worry about getting hit by the barricade, hopefully. I mean the, not barricade, the incoming attack. Okay, counterfight. Yeah, let's take out their ranged character. He's the biggest threat right now. Got him. Yeah, you take that, sign. You know what you did. It's not very effective. Do it again. I dare you. Oh no, that guy actually might be more effective against him. It technically was, but he's fine. Alright, now bombardment. Get him. Ouchies. That's not a good time for them. Let's make it worse. Haha! I got him. Alright, continuing along that line. Yep, follow up on that. I believe we just got through a mission taking 0 damage. Not mission, fight. One round, one fight. Mission is absolutely not the right word to call it. Level up! Nope, well, somebody leveled up. At least there's that.
Talent scares even me.
Okay. A little full of himself. Get that vitality up. Got to even up some of these stats for him. A lot of things come in handy for him in particular. You want a lot of actions, you want a lot of movement, you want a lot of strength, but you want health, and you want resistance to damage, and that's already 5 different stats. There's probably an item down here. Nope, never mind. Screw you.
Damn! We can't advance because of their gunners! I didn't think we'd be locked in a stalemate here.
Do we seriously just have to sit here? I mean, the enemy stronghold is right there. What do you want to do, boss? I think it's worth the risk.
No matter what I say, you guys are going to go for it. So I've made my decision. Captain, please give us your order.
Hot damn! Now you're really talking like a mercenary, sweetheart. Boss, give us your orders.
Always with these gunners, huh? Ow. It turns out bullets to the face hurt. Oh. Half down. Of course, that's what you kind of expect with a character that low level. Trying to make it work, though. Poor guys. It's almost like the game heard me talk about some level of repetition between characters and just said, screw it, now every enemy is the same character. That's what you get. Ow. My life is pain. I probably won't be able to do well from here, but I could try to hit this guy a little better. Not that well, though, but it's something. Alright, Nora, make it count. You can hit him just barely. Come on. There we go. You're just powerful enough to make it work, and then our spellcaster can finish off the middle guy, taking them down to only 3 units. I think I would like the combat in this game if it wasn't so quick. Oh god, he went so far I couldn't hit him again. He just flew out on the first hit. That's pretty uncommon. I do find myself thinking that the combat's kind of repetitive in this game. I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that it's usually 4-on-4, ranging as far as 4-on-5 sometimes, depending if they get extra units. But it's just it's usually a couple of melee characters and a couple of ranged characters, and you kind of just attack people's weak spots and take them down really quickly. And almost everybody can be dismantled in one turn, which kind of... The consistency at which almost everybody can take out other people in, like, one turn kind of makes it feel like some of their, their stats almost don't matter as much. Like...
You guys are something else. We can't compare to you.
Boss, the enemy stronghold is right in front of us.
Let's give it our all.
There we go, final goal.